about 90 days is normally what I give the average person that really wants to discover their voice. And the reason is because I have to break down any old habits and rebuild new habits. And we are creatures of habit. And lots of times it takes a little bit for us to kind of to learn new things, even with speaking too. It's not just with singing. I mean, as a speaker, they're old habits. They're just bad habits that you may have as a speaker.
An example.
For example, speaking hard, right? And just going in. Or, for example...
But in the defense of that...
Yeah.
Sometimes that's one of the things that will help you get your point across with passion, because people can feel you when you're really going in.
Absolutely. So what I teach you is not to lose the passion, but to now add passion with technique. Because the thing about it is that if you add that passion, you utilize the breath support, it allows your voice to project so you don't have to go so hard. You see what I'm saying? Also, you have to know when to have periods of what we call inflection. So when you go up with your voice, when you come down with your voice, that helps a lot. Also, a good microphone helps too. Because what I see a lot of speakers have is that we use the wrong mics at times, right? So this is a podcast mic, it picks up. Yeah. But when you're doing masterminds or you're doing workshops, you can use a lapel mic. You need to make sure that lapel mic is not here where it's so far away that it's not projecting your voice, because a lot of these mics are one directional, which means that you have to sing or speak directly inside of the mic for your voice to pick up. So if you still want to do the passion, you don't have to work so hard if you also have a good mic that works with it as well.
Got you.
Yeah.
What do you think about Marvin Sapp's voice? Because he has a scratchy, Kelly, I'm sorry, that was Neil. Marvin Sapp has a raspy voice.
Yeah.
But he sing good.
He does. But you want to know the truth?
Yes.
A lot of people out here have vocal problems that they don't want to tell anybody about, because obviously if people know that they have vocal problems, they won't get called for a gig. There's a lot of singers out here that are living gig by gig to gig, paycheck to paycheck. And the truth of the matter is a lot of these singers have come through and they look for a quick fix. And even speakers, Marvin Sapp is not just a singer, he's a speaker, he's a pastor. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And we have a lot of pastors now doing podcasts. We have a lot of pastors that are now doing a lot of different things like masterminds and stuff like that. They cannot even get through sermons to even brand on radio stations anymore. Wow. And so as a result of that, you have so many of them going through vocal issues right now, but it's almost like they have vocal shame. Because you cannot out there and say, oh, I have nodules or polyps or, all of these major things that's happening with the voice.
Gotcha.